Hello, 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 hello. It's Gaming Matt and he's back with brand new equipment. Yes, he's finally done it. He's actually got off his backside and got himself a gaming PC. Now, in case anyone didn't see the channel update video on Brutal Doom, I've been hard at work with OBS. Been tampering around, pushing the limits of this new PC I've got. And safe to say, I'm generally impressed with it. I'm actually impressed with it. It's done more than enough for me, and I can't fathom enough how much I'm happy to actually give you guys a Brutal Doom Let's Play in freaking HD, 1080p, 60 frames per second. Now, in case anyone hasn't got the warning, there will be certain frame drops here and there, but it's not all that bad. It'll probably be when there's a lot of mobs in one room and they all explode or something like that. That's probably the time you'll see a frame drop here and there. But all in all, the quality of the video looks pretty nice, and yeah, I'm generally impressed with it. It's certainly better than what my previous laptop did. My laptop before this was useless. It was absolutely useless. God, it actually makes me annoyed that I couldn't do much with that laptop. But then again, that's in the past. This is now. We've got the necessary equipment. I can actually give you guys quality videos. Now, Brutal Doom HD. Once again, starting off with Knee Deep in the Dead, Episode 1. Now, for anyone that doesn't understand this version of Brutal Doom, this is version 21 by Sergeant Mark himself. Performance, we can actually get some bloods, some gibs, well it's jibs in it, jibs, wall decors. I've been absolutely tampering with this, seeing what would be a steady gameplay with as much as I could, and I think this is to the level of satisfactory. I really think it's satisfactory. Now, for vanilla monsters, I could put on vanilla monsters. However, in case anyone didn't see the previous part 1 of the failure that is not HD Brutal Doom, I mentioned that I would have vanilla monsters, but it also disables the enemy AI and new attacks. Now, I don't want that because it actually makes the enemies more difficult, and it actually ramps up the difficulty quite a bit. And in case anyone doesn't know, if you played normal Doom, like no mods or anything, and you played Ultraviolence, and you thought that was hard, you know nothing of Brutal Doom monsters. Brutal Doom monsters will kick you in the ass if you let them. One little slack off or one little moment's respite without covering your back, you're done. You're basically done. They're very hard, very tough. It just makes the game refreshing. It really does. I've put on advanced decorative objects and level enhancement systems. It gives the levels a brand new look. Now, there will be certain mobs in the Let's Play or playthrough, whichever you prefer, that will be quite different. Like, I recall there being lab zombies in lab coats in E1M1, which normally wasn't there before, but they're there in when you've got the level enhancement systems on. But you know what? I'm all right with that. I'm all right. However, the new weapons have been disabled, so machine gun, assault shotgun, ray gun, etc. And new enemies. The reason these two are both disabled because if I have one on, then I'm just going to get new weapons all around, and I don't want that. I just want to keep it classy, but with a bit of polish, as I usually do, because I'm old school like that. Apologies to all the Brutal Doom guys that want to see me, use the boot attacks, jumping, crouching, and all that jazz. That's not how I play. But all the mods that I use will be in the description. Be free to check it out, and you can try yourself how you want to play. But this is how I play. So there won't be any new monsters other than the level and those that belong to the new level system. I recall there being like a Mancubus in Mount Erebus as well as Arachnotrons, but they're like tougher versions of them. They still have a bit of original look to them, and they have original attacks and stuff like that, but they are a bit tough. And speaking of tough, the bosses are actually bosses now. They have lots of hit points, they take ages to drop, and they do a lot of damage. So yeah, it's actually going to be a bit challenging. I might die a few times in this playthrough, which makes a change really, because usually I don't die in Ultimate Doom, but well then, I think that's enough's enough. I think we should get stuck in. Onward to new game, Purist, Knee Deep in the Dead, and of course my all-time favourite, keeping it classy, Ultra Violence. Now I would go Black Metal, but the problem with Black Metal is that you die too quickly. Like, Zombie Man will just put a few caps in your head, you're dead. Normally I don't mind that challenge, but this is a playthrough. We kind of need a balance. A bit of skill here and there, but not too much to the point where, oh, I gotta play it pro, otherwise I'll die. I'll still try and play it pro, but I don't want to be dropping in a few caps to the head. Otherwise, if I just constantly die over and over again, it's gonna get old. So, Ultra Violence, let's go. Oh, sprite's loading in. Right. So as you can see, all textures, high resolution, and there's going to be a lot of blood, a lot of gibbs. So if you feel that you do not like that kind of stuff, then this might not be the video for you, and I recommend watching a different playthrough. Other than that, let's get right into it. Now, to anyone that hasn't played Doom before, I'll go through it with you. That's a barrel. Shoot it, explodes. It's plain and simple. Does about rocket launcher damage at close range, and it can be useful to destroying demons pretty quickly. Look at that. How nice is that? Sergeant Mark and his team really done a fantastic job. Really have. Enough gabbing, says me. Let's get stuck in. Oh, look at that. Yes. Oh, so here we are with the shotgun. Now, in case you can't tell, if you look at the models, it all looks certain level of detail. However, there's a catch. The BFG, once we get later, is the only weapon for some reason that looks small in comparison. It's really small, but it returns to normal size when firing. But as soon as you fire it, it returns to normal size, and as soon as it stops firing, it'll go back to the very small size again. I do not know what's causing that. If anyone who knows how it all works, feel free to drop me a comment or something like that. Now, these are health bonuses, the blue ones, and those green ones, armor bonuses. Now, because this is Brutal Doom, they actually give 2% of health and armor when you pick them up individually, instead of the classic PC version where it just gives you 1%. And because it's Brutal Doom, it can actually go over 200% health and armor, which is actually very nice, but we'll see that later on the level. Oh, it's all bloody in that. Oh, hello. There you go, there's a bit case of frame drops. Again, I do apologise. Again, I still think it's worth it though. A few frame drops here and there. 1080p, 60 frames per second. Can't go wrong. Oh, nice. Chaos and destruction, just how I like it. Oh, hello, Imp. Goodbye, Imp. Oh, nice. This is Doom. This is pure Doom. No more, no less. Go out here. Ooh. Bit odd texturing there. Oh well. Now I do believe, guys, that we are done with the level. And this is what I usually do when I complete a level. I just go around, collect health bonuses and what have you. Oh wait a minute. There's that secret in it. Just over there. Right, there we go. Now I'll show you, just like that, 200. Oh, it's going up, it's going up. Oh, yes, yes, just how I like it. I love it a lot. Now, as I was saying, guys, when I finish a level, I usually go collecting, not all the time, mind you, but I usually go off collecting health bonuses, armor bonuses, you name it. I will let you guys know when I'm done, so therefore you will know when to end the video prematurely, or you can just watch me go find secrets or what have you. But I don't mind if you guys don't want to watch and just continue to the next video, that's absolutely fine. It's just an old habit of mine, just spare it. Making sure I spare as much items as I can, be a bit conservative, and then collect them at the end. Can I just... Ah, it's stuck in the door. No, you can play footballs. You can play football with the heads. That's actually freaking funny. God, I love this mod. But anyways, sorry that it took so long, guys. Just explaining stuff here and there. But we're finally done. On to the next level. Hangar done. 100% everything. Just over 5 minutes. Could have been better. But yeah, explaining, being a gobbymouth me, explaining stuff away when I should be just getting stuff done. But you know, it's nice to give you guys a little heads up of what's going on and stuff like that. And also just like that, we're already surrounded. But I don't care. Bring them all on. Oh yeah, I've noticed something. If you guys look at the bottom right, I don't know if you noticed that, the bullet capacity has actually been increased to 300. That's actually pretty sweet. And speaking of which, the chain gun is its own thing as well as the pistol. Pistol's a bit stronger now, and so is the chain gun, but compared to the pistol, the chain gun's actually inaccurate, so it's probably best to use that against stronger enemies. Make every bullet count, you know what I mean. But anyway guys, cheers for watching. This is Gaming Matt on Brutal Doom HD. See you in the next playthrough. Thank you for watching.